Welcome to Spiritually Raw. We expose and explore controversial truths, myths, and theories surrounding the spirit world. Guests include QAnon experts, investigators, debunkers, and skeptics of the supernatural, unexplained, and flat out unimaginable. Content discussed on this show is not necessarily the opinion of the cast of Spiritually Raw, and topics quite often are for mature audiences only. This show is not intended to replace any medical, financial, or legal advice and is for entertainment purposes only. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Hey everybody, what's going on? I know you have a show to watch, so let me get real quick into this with you. Okay, so Ascended Masters you're watching right now, browse, select, ascend. It's very easy to use. All you have to do is scroll down here. You're going to see the different categories, sessions, courses, products, entertainment, books, conscious business growth. All you do is you simply click on the category that's resonating with you or that you're in need of, and you're going to see a video directory of some of the greatest minds out there. And within 5 to 7 minutes, you'll find out who that person is, what their style is, and if they're going to help you on your journey called life. It's a very easy formula to follow right here. And also too, if you're one of those who does have a product or service that you think that will be a benefit to others and you'd like to be on Ascended Masters, our email is in the description below. It's askspirituallyraw@gmail.com. We'll set up a time to chat and see how you can make a difference in the world for people. So hope you're enjoying the site, everybody. Thanks for sharing this, and much love to you. And most importantly, enjoy the show. We'll see you next time. Hello, everybody. How are you? And welcome to Spiritually Raw. And as always, thank you so much for your energy exchange with us today. And we hope you woke to the most miracle morning and are also having the most fortunate day today. So check this out, everybody. If you would have asked me about a year ago, hey, you know, all this technology about what's can happen, how we can heal ourselves, a med bed kind of technology, if you would ask me if we would be talking about it and actually have some evidence of it, I would have said, I don't know. But it looks like we do today. The show is appropriately called Med Bed in a Pocket, and we are going to learn more about that from our dear friend Julia from REZOTONE, and all the links will be in the description below, where she will be sharing exactly what the company is doing and how these products are going to benefit you. It really seems, everybody, this is what you've been looking for, and we're going to find out together here as Vanna is displaying, right? So anyway, so tell us, so I want to, before we get to our guests, because there's a lot to cover, I'm going to dive right in. Oh, this is going to be really cool. So we've actually got some real life examples. Our guest Julia here is going to show us the actual products, and we're going to be able to help illustrate how we use that. So when you go to the site to want to make those purchases for you or your loved ones, you'll know exactly how to use it and what exactly you need to buy for yourself related to what you got going on in your life. Yeah, anything I'm missing?
Yes. If you could, everyone, please just take a quick moment and hit the like button, the subscribe, and kindly do share this video, because this is a super important video. And there's so many people out there right now, all of your loved ones that are asking and wondering, you know, when is this med bed technology coming out? What can I do to help heal? You know what? This is the show that you want to share with everyone. So without further ado, let me introduce to you the beautiful Julia. She is a scientist, a writer, and she represents a team of scientists of the REZOTONE USB device, which we just showed you right here, and its protection against. Now, we want to leave this on YouTube as much as possible, so we have to be very, very careful what we say. So it's protection against all of the things that are going on in the past 18 months that include everything that goes with that, okay? And the REZOTONE USB key was created in 2011 with the help of a benevolent angelic race, and Julia's going to tell us all about it. So Julia, welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody. I'm here, yes, and I will be happy to explain this really miracle, amazing technology.
This is really great that you're doing this. And Julia, I want to thank you and your team for your service. Much love to you, because there's a lot of people been depending on waiting for this kind of technology, at least to be shown to us. So it looks like the angels are shining down, hopefully, on everybody today. So I know you were kind enough to actually send over some of the products that you have on the site, so we can help illustrate to the audience how to use it, how it's going to benefit for them too. So.
And I do want to just share our personal experience with this REZOTONE product. I first received it over 6 months ago, and I really, honestly, I had no clue what to expect. And for 2 to 3 years prior to all this, I I was dealing with severe, and I'm talking severe night sweats where I would literally wake up completely drenched. The sheets would be sopping wet. My clothes would be sopping wet. I'd wake up feeling ill because you're hot, you're cold, you're hot, you're cold. And Julia had sent me the original REZOTONE 6 months ago. Again, not knowing anything about it, I had absolutely no expectations because I didn't know what to expect. I certainly was not expecting a miracle by any stretch of the imagination. And plugged it in the first night into the bedroom, woke up the first time literally in years without having any night sweats. It was the first time I slept through the night peacefully. And I woke up and I said to Jay, oh my God, I thought it was psychosomatic. I thought, you know, did I cause that to happen because I was expecting something, or, you know, subliminally or whatever? I really was unsure. And I said to Jay, I don't want to get overexcited about this. I'm just going to give it a week. Maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe it was like your luck of the draw. Went to bed the next night, woke up, no night sweats, and again and again and again. And I haven't had any issues. Very rarely, once in a blue moon, if, like, let's say, for example, I'm working way too late, or I'm in the front of the computer for too long throughout the night, you know, I've gone past like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, then it will occur. But that is it. This literally, this little device, and I am not exaggerating, has literally changed my life in the most best way.
So mine too, as a result of that, right? So you can only imagine.
And real quick, one other thing
Help.
too, Julia, you don't even know this because I didn't even tell you this, but you can carry this around with you as well for protection. And Jay and I spent a month in South Florida in June. And for those of you that don't know, South Florida is very, very heavily. And it's also there's a lot of people. So it's tight quarters. And we were there for a month. Never got sick, never got ill, never felt any effects of anything around us, and carried it with us all day long, every day. So. And
we went the month before without it, and I remember feeling
yes,
like, oh man, I don't like the way I feel, and you could sense that you were feeling something. But when went this, felt absolutely nothing, like completely like it did deflect something. So again, Julia, much love for you for doing this. So I want to Julia, while we have this opportunity, because again, everybody, I know you're already looking at this right now. The links are in the description below, so you can check out exactly what's going on, learn all about what Julia and her company have going on here. But let's go ahead and take this opportunity to go through the different products if we could, and while we're using them. Now, you may be also wondering that, wow, those are some fantastic necklaces they have on. Yes, you may be wondering that. And you know what? Fear not.
We're gonna get to that too.
We can get to those too, because these actually came from Julia, and not only are they helping, they also look pretty cool too. So Julia, thanks again for everything. Let's dive in right if we could. So let's start with these right now, because I pointed it out. These necklaces that we have on, I have a black one here. April has the white one. What are they designed to do for us, Julia? And how long are you supposed to be wearing them?
All right, so we start one by one. These necklaces, and also I sent to you hair brush actually. They have inside this SSF technology, vibration technology, frequency technology, yes, which people can see in our website on the first page. It's explanation what it's doing. So, you know, we all people like after 40, 45 already using ginkgo biloba, for example, to clean their, you know, veins and arteries and everything. But what happening that in this product, you have most amazing plants all over the world, which are cleaning a brain from all toxins, from all poisons, from all build up, you know, everything. And of course, it prevents all blood clots and so on, which now very, very kind of between people, you know, problem. So what I will do today, I will not, you know, read description, how it's work exactly and what. I will just tell you how people using this, and it will be more easy and funny actually, yeah, situation. So first of all, when you have right now this necklace, right, it's very good blood flow, it's very good to the head, it's very good concentration, and so on. But you can have the show, right? You think very clear, and you can tap, you know, with this brush at the back of your neck, for example, right? So blood flow increase and it's cleaning. Yeah. So what happening is that we have this idea, because idea signal, it can be on anything. See, it can be on brush, it can be on necklace, but it also can be on any spray, in anything which in contact with skin. So, for example, yes, we have spray, and in Moscow, what taxi driver doing, and those driver who going, you know, with big truck far away, they have the spray or they have cream, and they put on forehead, on temples, and, you know, on the neck, and they can drive all night long. They don't want to sleep at all. So it's enormous popular. Also between students, they can study all night, and they go fresh in the morning and best from the best. Problem, you know what, when people go to sleep, why they want to sleep? Because their brain full already with dead cells, brain tired. But if you have this, you will never want to sleep. You doesn't want to sleep. So when you have it, you should remove at 6 o'clock in the evening. Otherwise, you don't want to sleep. But some people,
okay, so
yeah,
that brings up a really good point, and I just want to make sure we got exactly what you said there. So this right there, because it does increase the blood flow, it does just really increase your awareness, and you don't really feel the need to sleep as much. You recommending that if, let's say, someone puts it on in the morning, by 6 o'clock or like maybe like 3 to 4 hours before they go to bed, they should really take it off. Is that right?
Yes. And also, you know what, people using in companies like a brainstorm idea, when they have meetings, we also send to you, maybe you see around like a rubber ball. On this rubber ball, also the same idea signal. So people can just rub in their hands, you know, instead of necklace, and it will be the same. But also, you know what, people send to me, doctors, you know, sent from Ireland and other places, that it help also, you know, from spike protein, because little children, when they have parents and grandparents with this, you know, they have swelling of the brain. So now look at, you have also their little black balls. Maybe you have little black balls, if you have them. It's made from shungite. And what happening, yes, on these little black balls, you have also little round, maybe you can find, and this one as well, and this one as well. Yes, they have protection. This is people using for little one, for children, and for the pets, for the dogs, for the cats. It's protect, because so many people, you know, old people, they have dog near, and after it's affect even dog and children and grandchildren. So it starts so popular because it's washable, you know, and you can put this little round things to dog or to child and whatever. And it's also protect from electromagnetic smoke and so on. So this is for children and for the little, you know, pets, and for the pets. So this is what it's doing. But also some people, you know, for example, those who know about these abilities with this, you know, idea signal, for example, they have party, right? And they drink heavy, but in the morning they need to go to the work. So what they doing, they just put this necklace or just spray, you know, or use cream, 2 minutes, all their veins, all their capillaries absolutely clean from millions of dead cells after alcohol. So,
wow.
So let me,
yes.
That's pretty.
let me recap what I think I heard you say. So it's this one, right?
No, it's the little black balls, but I don't see the
round also, maybe if you can see, but it's okay, it's the same like looks. Yes.
Yeah, and what you're saying is these little black balls you literally can put on the children because they're a lot. They're
extremely popular. Yes, together with black little ball, it's also little string, and inside in the string for the children and for the pets, exactly the same idea signal which on your necklace right now. So it's little, it's smaller for them, because what you have, it's very strong. We have, for example, person Robert here in Australia, he very old man. When he put first time this necklace, he say, oh, it's so powerful, I can keep only 5 minutes on me, you know. But with time, after a few months, he already keep for your hours, and totally his headache, all this problem gone, totally gone. He's so crazy happy now because he say, I'm totally new now, like with this necklace, you know. So this is his necklace. And what next? What next you have? Did you see something else?
Since we're on necklaces, tell us about this one right here, Julia. What
The
is
Shungite.
Yes, yes. So this is Shungite. Better people just read on internet, on our website. It's this string protect. It's string little one for the children. This one protect also from all this EMF and so on. But it's better just read for people because it's also healing. Like for example, thyroid and just many another points there. One by one.
Julia, I want to just make sure I used the comb this morning, and honestly, I want to make sure I used it properly, but it definitely made my scalp tingle. Like I said to Jay, I felt like very awake and alert. Is there a particular way to use this?
What happening is that when you start comb your hair and skin, of course, it's activate blood and blood going to scalp. And what happening, you cannot believe, it just in our website, people can see hair start grow so fast, so thick, so strong. So it's not only make very good circulation for the, so soon Jay will have long hair now. Yes.
I'm believing in you, Julia. I'm believing in you.
Yes, because see, it's easy to understand because it just attract blood flow, right? So it's nourishing brain, skin and brain and everything. But most important, it's cleaning inside from all this build up from this, spike proteins. People love it.
How do you use it? How many minutes, or like do you use it
it's very strong information there. So for you, for example, fine, you can actually turn another side and you just tap at the back on very shoulders and very neck. You can just tap there. It's also increasing blood flow, to the brain. Yeah, so you can use as much as you want. But for example, some old people, they say, oh, we just need 2-3 times. It's enough. We already feel it, so strong.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're also noticing it's stimulating and it's creating quicker hair growth as well?
Yes, in our website, you can see girl, she only 8 years old, her hair longer than her knee. Can you believe this? She was using also REZOTONE, and she using this brush, and her mother, it's like absolutely astonishing. I even tell her mom, how about maybe you submit like your pictures for this, what's the name of this?
Testimonial. Mm-hmm.
Not testimonial, but for the biggest, longest hair in the world children have at this age.
Wow. I did notice too, and I wasn't sure if it was like a fluky thing or not, but when I used it, I turned my head upside down and I combed it this way and this way, but my hair feels so soft today. And I'm having, it's hard to tell because we're on a green screen, but I'm having a really, really good hair day. So I'm attributing it definitely to the comb for sure. I know you want to also discuss the benefits and the technology behind
the med bed in a pocket.
Yeah, the star of the show right here today is the REZOTONE. Where would you like to start with that?
Okay, we can start from the beginning actually. It's actually a very interesting story. What happening is that my introduction to this scientist was 15 years before I meet them. And it was in high dimensional place. And it was 2 times through the night dream. And I, wake up from first time at 1:30 at night, 13, and it was on day 13, and it's in my book actually. And they tell me name of the inventors. It was 2 inventors. They tell me their name, and they ask me to remember them. So what happening that this high dimensional race, and scientists only call them angels. They only believe in God and angels, you know, God creator. They choose me for this technology, to represent this technology, because very high vibration, and it's, you know, in harmony with their vibration. So this is what happening from this beginning. And first time, you know, I'm with the scientists, with this so many groups of scientists already more than 15 years. But when I saw first time this REZOTONE, and I plugged to the wall, and I was in big high-rise building, those moments I will never forget, because, you know, it's like all room feels extremely crystal clean. I never know before that we have so much fog, the smoke, you know, around this, you know, electromagnetic smoke. So I always check myself at first, you know, and I will tell you that this scientist, you know, it's many groups of them, they all in connection with high dimensional races. So, and what happening, each of them, they have their own technology, and they have their own devices and gadgets, and they just open little secret store for themselves. They just come into the store and just exchange what they have for themselves, for their family, and for, you know, friends. And this is it. But, you know, when it start problem with AMF, 5G, and so on, and it's like amazing, absolutely amazing result, my friends start asking me, you know, and more people. And when I just, you know, send to my friends, they start already their friends asking, can I see, wow, people really need it, you know, they really need it. So this is why company was open. Wow. This is what, yeah.
Hang on one second. Can you do the screen share? I want everybody to see. This is so extraordinary. The angelic race that Julia is talking about, you have to actually visually see it. Okay, so real quick, let's just go to the top. You can see right here in the top example. And this is on, you can get all this from Julia's website. Again, the links are in the description. This gives you an example of, it says this little device right here, the REZOTONE, protects a family-sized house when it's plugged into a charger. So you can literally see how it radiates and protects everything in and around the house. The next one shows you.
That's one hell of a house.
That is.
It's like the best tree house I've ever seen. Holy crap.
For real. This key protects around people, your own magnetic field. And I want to talk to you about this, Julia. And it says when it's turned off. And I want to ask you about that in a second. But Julia, the blue sphere, you said that is the angelic race, the benevolent angelic race that is actually working with you and the scientists. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. This is the picture of these angels. This is the picture, and they 24 hours, 24/7 in contact with scientists, you know, they talking with them for many years. And, you know, it's extremely high dimensional race. Military calls them from angelic realm. And, you know, they have so many different kind of technologies, not only REZOTONE, but I mean, you can, you know what interesting with our scientists, sometimes you can call him one day, second day, third day, he not in contact with anyone, because, you know, vibration so high, so special. So in order to work with them, he not mixing with people in their low energy, I can say, you know. So it's such a precious, you know, these angels. And you know, maybe I should tell you now, because at first it was like a secret. What happening is that one customer, she sent me a letter. Julia, I received REZOTONE, all good, but I'm big woman. I think maybe she like basketball player, you know, I'm big, and I want that REZOTONE will be stronger, and it's not strong enough for me. Wow, I don't know what to say. I say I will ask, you know, creators. So I call to them and I say, this is the situation, what to do? And they say, oh, very easy. She should talk with REZOTONE. I say, what do you mean to talk with REZOTONE? Yes, she should talk with REZOTONE and tell that you want to have stronger programs. So, well, I sent to her letter and I think what she will answer me. You know what? After 1 day, she sent me a letter. I'm so happy. I did talk with REZOTONE. It's such a strong, such a good. I have such a good sleep. I'm absolutely happy. And I thought, oh my God. After this, I told to managers and I say, if something like this, people need to talk to REZOTONE. So managers start talk to REZOTONE, and we start to find what's happening and tell to some customers. So one man, he cannot sell his huge house, and it's like 8 months, no one buyer at all. And of course, lockdown and everything, but he really needs to send it, right? So we tell him, and he talked to REZOTONE. He just talked, with normal like voice, not in his thoughts. Next day, afternoon, buyer arrived. Buyer arrived, look around and say, yes, I love it, but I will check for another 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, he come back and he bought this house. So next we have, one man, he have invention. He really need to find some special lawyer with, patent lawyer. He cannot find, I think, 18 days. 18 days he cannot find. So he talked with REZOTONE afternoon. Already another lawyer sent to him contact. Wow. Yes. Another student, she cannot for 2.5 months find something for her diploma. She start talk and she receive, information so fast. She just found this. So, but another case, one girl sent to me a letter and she say, our father died 10 years ago. And he put in his safe something called documents about house property, and we don't know where is key, and we don't want to break and huge, safe, what to do. And I received REZOTONE, and you know what? My father start talk to me during night. And I start talk with him like with a live person, and I start talk to him and we start ask questions. We send to him list of questions kind of prepare, and he tell them exactly what, where, everything. So it's also
Julia,
opening abilities.
I want to ask you, this is really pretty fascinating what I think you just said, is that, so when people have had the REZOTONE, all of a sudden there's
energy shifts.
Is it that their source connection, their connection to the divine, their source, their pineal gland, everything seems to be opening up and they're starting to get their awareness? I mean, are they, when you said they talk to the REZOTONE, are they saying talking to the REZOTONE? Like, can you help us understand what they were going through and how they were doing it?
And before you answer that, I just want to tag on what Jay said, because you had mentioned patents. I also want you to talk about this. This has 8 patents. Is that correct?
Yes, it have more. It have 5 patents which on our website, but right now is, scientists put extra technologies inside it. You have now REZOTONE 12 you receive. So on those one, yes, extra 3. And in another page we have maybe 9 patents. So it's lots. I can tell you, REZOTONE was created first of all, it's by Russian government to scientists was kind of order, because when Fukushima start, right, they really need to protect Russia from radiation. So they put these REZOTONEs all over the borders with China and Japan, like China, and they put on high, pulse. So they already have inventions before, they already have patents, so they just decide to put like a REZOTONE. Yes, so it did protect Russia. So this was happening. And inside so many different things. If you want to know what inside, I just want to answer to the question which Jay asked about connection with high source.
Yes.
One woman, she just sent this week, she sent her, like I can say, testimonial, and I sent to you today, where she's saying that before, when she prayed for people and tried to talk to them and help them, it was one thing. Now with REZOTONE, it's so strong, so powerful, what she's doing. And by the way, she say, and why she sent to me, it was, by the way, she told me, main problem, she sent letter in picture of REZOTONE, and she say, please ask scientists if it's still working, because I was washing REZOTONE in my washing machine. I didn't saw it in my pocket.
Oh, wow.
But after this, you know what? REZOTONE still have light, and we check with machine is through the picture, it's working. And I will tell you why. I will tell you now. This is really amazing. At the beginning, yeah, when we start work with REZOTONE, what happening that people have REZOTONE in few different cities in different places, in Los Angeles, London, Swiss, Spain, Moscow. And we found that REZOTONEs talking with each other. They talking with each other and they can fix each other. You know what? Maybe maybe some you saw movie where is like alien arrive and suddenly maybe his outfit or something broken in some place and it start in front of the people. Eyes just goes back and it's like restore and fix totally. The same technology they have in big, their ships. It just restores themselves. So this, program also in REZOTONE. So if one REZOTONE suddenly like broke or something, all another REZOTONEs, they just fix it.
That is
that's great.
Okay, so I want to ask you something. So this is a med bed in a pocket. We're appropriately titling this show. So this is like a USB stick. You don't want to put this into your computer though, do you, Julia? You plug it into the wall, is that right? Or
you know what? Problems that in this REZOTONE 85 plus programs, lots of programs. So if computer not strong enough, it can just overwhelm computer. Okay. But you know what interesting, also very interesting. I saw this like, and also another people, one engineer sent to us from Scotland. When you plug REZOTONE, sometimes first time computer suddenly blink or dark enough to open again. What happening when you look at the screen or people look at the screen, its entities start live in the screen, in computer, and they're using this energy. When people looking at the screen all the time, lots of energy accumulated. So REZOTONE just removing this negative energy. But also for me, for example, in now already so many people, when you go out from home, yeah, you have second REZOTONE, like, but inside it's like a guardian angel because it's fixing electric appliances in the home. So it's never will start like fire or something with electricity. Yes,
I did. And you know what?
It fixes your electrical appliances.
And I have to tell you too, because I've noticed, and I didn't talk too much. I know April talked about her experience with it, but and I noticed, like, for me, what really got me, I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm very, 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 very connected with source. And, I know that this is what's being plugged in by my bedside. And I really
you wake up, you say that all the time too. Right. I never connected it.
Yeah, I haven't either. But I remember I was talking to someone yesterday, Julia, and I said, look, it's weird. It's like I wake up in the morning and I have all this information, these downloads. I said, I don't know, number one, how I would even know that, where I would have gotten it from, but it's okay. It feels very good. You know what I mean? It's like, and I just apply it. It's like I get information, I know how to apply it, and I wake up like that. And I'm like, I couldn't have known that in a million lifetimes. I don't know where that comes from, but whatever. It
and
feels
this is
good.
Plugged in our bedroom every single day.
This is plugged in there. So that's pretty fascinating. I never associated it too, but yeah, but that's,
but
remember, I've been talking about that a lot lately. I'm like, where am I getting this stuff from? And
you know what? Because for each REZOTONE, what we understand, this angelic, race assign exactly one angel. So people giving to this angel name actually. So if your angel saw that you so advanced and you're so highly spiritual with such a high vibration, he understand, for Jay, we can open these possibilities, right? So for example, you can start receive messages, not like you can hear to your ear, like a, sound, like, or like sentences. You can start receive them like I receiving like a hologram. Beautiful, colorful hologram, but you understand what this means, So it's absolutely amazing. But one thing, REZOTONE didn't support any negative people at all. It just didn't support. But what people doing now, again by secret, they just make their wish and they say in the morning and maybe in the evening and next day, and it's happening. And it's happening. So people already using this way, you know, and they're sending to us, oh, is this happened and this happened? This is so amazing. And I say, you know, yeah, because, but it's real kind of person there, a real angel, you know.
Did you just hear that,
That's
everybody?
beautiful.
That
That's
people are
beautiful.
experiencing that they can make their wish, and then in the morning that happens.
Receive
Did I
it.
understand that right, Julia? They can make their wish.
Yes, yes, but they need to make good wish, positive, you know, nice
Right.
for themselves, for the, you know, community, nature, whatever, good wish. And if it's not happened right away, what happening actually? For example, one woman, she make wish, right? But her wish, you know, not so easy to do. So it's take like 1 month, but everybody absolutely astonishing when it did happen. You know, her wish was very kind of not easy. It did happen. So, I mean, people very powerful, even without REZOTONE, you know, we can materialization with our thoughts, but with REZOTONE, what happening that is, I understand, they connect people with God, they connect with creators, they connect with this, you know, possibilities with another, you exactly what you say, this high dimensional, you know, realms. So, and they arrive now, you know, and they're helping people now, you know, because so many people now emotionally unstable, you know. So this is very important support right now, very
For
important.
sure.
It is
And
it is. Go ahead.
you know what, Julia, I want to ask you, I just want to go back when I was explaining the testimonial, the personal with the night sweats, that was the original REZOTONE. This is the new one, the REZOTONE 12, that is even more powerful, like way more powerful than the original. And I want to just explain, Julia, now when it comes with like a little snap piece on here, and you need to take it off. And sometimes you may feel like it's not going to come off, but don't worry about it. It's that's the way it is. You will get it off. But Julia, when people first get it, you suggest holding it right in the hand for maybe 20 minutes, and explain why and what that does.
Okay, you asked me 2 questions. First question, that second REZOTONE 12 much stronger. I can tell you again secret. This angelic realm, they added their own programs. We see that place in the REZOTONE fill up, but we cannot see these programs. So between different programs, it's like harmony between people, souls, anti-gravitation program, if you wish, I can tell you about this. But also, it's really amazing. For example, right now, people expecting, okay, at first what happens that they told to scientists that it's coming problem with spike protein. They told them maybe 7 months ago. So, I mean, before people start talk about this, it was around at least 3 months before. So scientists already know that it's coming to the planet. And this, you know, angels, they add program which is helping people to dealing with this. So next, they taught to scientists that it's possible starvation coming, and that they want to add another program which changing metabolism of people when they totally hungry and starvation, and they will not die. So, I mean, what they doing according to situation around us, climate problems, something else, they just extra programs they are adding inside. But in other things, you know what? Now you have previous REZOTONE and you have new one. Yes, new one stronger, feels stronger, but we have here like, you know, 100 monkey syndrome. When we sell, for example, new REZOTONE with all programs, you know, in other REZOTONEs, which was sold like 1 year ago, 2 years ago, they also receive these programs. They just exchange these REZOTONEs between each other, and they add these programs to those previous brothers or sisters, you know, which was before. So if people have right now REZOTONE 12, which are just to receive more and more programs, never mind what will happen on the planet in the next 2-3 years, they will be added automatically on a distance, you know, extra programs.
Did you get that?
I totally did. And
So
I
it
want to say,
automatically it automatically
Updates,
updates. So it's
right.
like it automatically.
That's
very
incredible.
cool.
That
That's
is
very
absolutely
cool.
incredible. The other thing I just caught that you said, and I never connected the dot until right now. You said that this helps with starvation and hunger. Well, our eating habits have changed so dramatically, and we eat so much less now. And I'm wondering if it has anything to do with this. Like our eating habits have changed personally, but we're not near as hungry. We literally eat one meal a day, and then we'll have like a snack or an apple or a fruit in between or a shake. We run on so much less food daily now. Do you think it has anything to do with this?
Yes, because inside program which change metabolism. You know, I will tell you now example for what we receive a pattern in Australia. In Australia, farmers sent to us a letter and they say, it's such a drought, everything dry. We cannot, grow up our plants. Look at our cotton plants. They just totally dying, no water. What happening that to this picture, scientists sent program which teach plants new kind of metabolism, but they can live almost without water. So now I can send you today presentation where you can see this all plants start blossom, they happy, they grow, and right on the entrance, like all around, diameter, like parameters, there is no signal where not go, which not on the picture, they dry dead plants, Wow. So it's change metabolism. So you have now program which accommodate, to this and checking how much you need actually to eat, By the way, I sent to you, I want to see right now at the same time, because it's so amazing. It's very interesting. You have filter. Maybe you also receive filter, right?
Oh, yeah. The water filter.
Yes,
right?
Yes. So what happening in this filter? Yes, this filter received silver medal in international, competition in Belgium. Big, #1 gold medals to huge filter with electricity connection. This one actually for the military in Russia. Factory produce, they use in Syria, you can use anywhere. It's very good for the preppers people, right? You can survive with this filter in the wilderness anywhere, because inside this SSF technology program, when it's water going through this filter, it's absolutely coming clean water, no another molecules, nothing. But on top of this, we have this on these filters different signals. One, losing weight, for example, it's named slim. It's named slim. Another one, we have anti-stress, so people can just decide if they want anti-stress or they want slim. But what happening with me, it's so funny story actually. What happening, I was in Cook Island, right, in South Pacific, and it's a 5-star hotel, and I see right near sitting a girl, so plump, so big, but short and beautiful face. And I say, what is your name? Why are you crying? Oh, I'm Angela. I'm from Fiji. I arrived here to work. So why are you crying? See how big I am, like fat, I cannot take care about orchids and plants. So I just sent letter to scientists, you know what, girl crying, and she support, with her work, her family in Fiji, what to do. They say, oh, did you receive, by the way, maybe you have now. Okay, they sent to me letter. Inside in the letter, they put this information signal with this program, which losing weight program, to the little tattoo, like a kids, put this tattoo and you should have it. Yes. So what happening? They sent to me 200, and I just put one on her stomach area, and this is it. This is it. So after 1 week, I start measure her. After 1 week, she lost 2 kilograms, 800 grams. Next week, 3 kilograms, 25 or something, 250. So anyway, she lost so fast.
Wait a minute. So you're saying from putting these tattoos, they look like stickers that you put them on around the belly
or wherever or whatever ails you, right?
Yes. Would you put to the stomach area? You put to the stomach area. So what happening? I will tell you what happening. Inside actually 2 programs. all over the world, all people overeating. When, they eating, information like signal from the stomach going to their brain, 8, 10, 12 minutes later, you already enough, you eat enough. With this little, information which in this tattoo, person doesn't feel hungry and only eating how much he need. And second program inside which cleaning body from all toxins, cleaning liver, everything. So what happening, people start eat less. When they eat less, they have much more energy.
Yeah,
because,
absolutely.
Because, body free from this extra toxins and everything to work on this. So by the way, you know what? On the road there, it's also a little store and gasoline, station, and Thomas there. And I arrive, and Thomas, 18 years old, huge, so huge, like big, like fat. And I say, Thomas, do you want to lose weight? He say, are you kidding? Look at my aunt. She's 250 kilograms. I will die fast like a sumo, and this is it. And I say, okay, I put on him 2 stickers. After 1 week, I arrive, I cannot believe my eyes. He dancing, he cut his hair, he changed already to black, this t-shirt and dancing all the time. I say, why you dancing? He say, you put to me these 2 things, right? And I won't move all the time, but I cannot stop because, I cannot even run. I won't just run around, but this is my store and here my gasoline station. So I just bring music and I dancing. So people say, it's fine, it's okay. Yeah, so he start losing weight. So next, I start put the stickers to everybody around. And
how long do you leave the stickers on, and how frequently do you change them?
Yeah, it's good question, because they stay like for 3 weeks, but usually people after 1 week, second week they just add extra one, and this is it. So after Ministry of Health invite me and say, what you doing? What is going on? Why people so happy and they're losing weight and everything? And I say, yeah, I put the stickers, and you know what they say? We have book here for the teenagers. We're asking them to eat less. I say it will not work because they have fashion, long before they all slim, but their chief was very big, and it's like a fashion because it's special. So what they doing from young age, they stretching stomach of the children so much, they overeating them.
Yes,
and
exactly.
I say all these teenagers have enormous big stomach, so they will still want to eat. So what happening with the stickers? Science person eat less, their stomach starts shrink and starts smaller until it starts normal, until end of their life they slim.
That's
this is
incredible.
it. They slim.
And they
yes,
and it just,
but
and
you know what?
Go ahead, Julia.
Yeah. You know what I did next? I went to the local company which produce water. They're selling water.
Yeah.
And I talk to manager and I say, let's put this information signal to this water. She say, okay, fine, it's safe. I say, yes, it's very safe. It's actually water will be very good quality and everything. So we just put information signal on all this warehouse. It was amazing because they cannot actually understand management, because they say we cannot understand our people working like so good. They just, before they slow and everything, now they running fast. They don't want almost to eat. They so positive and happy. And what is this? And I tell him, okay, let's open company, right? This slim company. So we went to the director, like owner, and it's old Mayuri. And only he believe, of course, God and everything. And he say, oh, this is from Deva technology, first of all. And secondly, he say, oh, you want to bring this, our water, to New Zealand, how much it will cost? Like it's so 3 hours airplane, it will be so expensive. I say, no, we don't need anything. We just put Yak label, Cook Island water to lose weight. And we just, put information signal in London or in San Francisco or, in New Zealand. And this is it. So this is the thing. So, I mean, if anybody want right now who already have water company and they want to try, we can just open now. It will be just water to lose weight.
Wow. Water to lose weight and a med bed in your pocket. What more?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
But you know what?
And a comb that makes your hair grow. I can't think of 3 more valuable.
You know what? You only start. We have 80 signals. 80 signals, right? So, for example, do you have little pyramid? Maybe I don't remember.
Wow. Funny you asked.
Shay's been holding.
I've been dying to ask you about this one. So this right now I have
Yes.
sitting in front.
So,
How do you-
okay,
how do we use
I will
it?
tell you. Yes, what is this? So what happening is that now I still need to tell people how it's working. For
Yeah.
example, first time when they demonstrate for me this technology, I stay in the room. On another side of the room, it was just white fabric, right?
Mhm.
And in front of my eyes, this white fabric turned to like dark blue color. And they say, this is demonstration of our technology. On a distance, they sending information signal with some frequency and it's change color. So people need to understand, and many know this, all around us, like flowers or car or person or plastic, everything have their own vibration, their own, frequency. So what happening is scientists have this amazing machine, again, came from another race. They can screen this, vibration from something, from herbal plants or from something else, and just send to another product, to something else which in connection with person. For example, with skin, or person can eat or drink water and so on. So this is why we have, by the way, filter to slim or anti-stress and so on. So this information signal stay longer and stronger on shungite, which you have right now. This
And this piece too is also shungite, correct?
Yes, because why scientists using shungite? Many people using shungite, but it's just empty. It's just mineral and nothing else. But inside of them, it's a crystal structure. So when you're sending this information technology inside, it will stay forever. It will stay forever.
Oh, cool.
So, yes, so, and also on metals, if you have like watch, for example, something, gold ring, silver ring, we have now scientists who just people ask, they send picture of their gold ring and they say, okay, I want this information signal. And he just put this on a distance, So you have this little pyramid. What inside in this pyramid? It's precious things, like most precious for the preppers, for example. And for people who now, this preparation for the maybe hunger, starvation, whatever. It's also very amazing story, it's inside information signal which keep all food, everything long time fresh.
So do you keep it in the cabinet, in the refrigerator? Do you hold it? Do you put it by your bedside?
Like if it's
okay. If you, it's also remove all toxins, all poisons, everything. If person sick, he can put to his forehead or he can put to his stomach. It will remove toxins. If he drinks something and he put on top of the bottle on some juice, it's also will clean from toxins. But mostly what people doing, they put inside to refrigerator. And according to statistic, up to 20% what inside, going rotten. So it's saving. When I was in Cook Island,
So you would stick this in your fridge.
Put it in the refrigerator.
So just leave it there, right?
Yes,
it's like a baking soda, right? It just
keeps it fresh.
Keeps it fresh.
No, but this is, shungite. It just stay forever. It's work forever, and it's stay in refrigerator. But also you can put between fruits, between your food, anything. But people using for this, and what happening? See, I'm a scientist. At first, I always try everything. So I put the refrigerator and I put spinach. I cannot understand. 1 week, second week, it's still like frosty, like absolutely fresh.
Wow.
I think this is something strange. So I put this, orange, like mandarin, which already fluffy on top, not totally round.
Yeah.
I was so shocking. You can do this, by the way, this today. In the morning, it was absolutely round. So I go.
It's so frustrating, and it annoys me so bad because we only eat fresh and organic food.
Yes.
But it gets rotten so fast. So
Yes.
you like feel like you're constantly wasting money, but now you're saying I could put this in the refrigerator and it's going to preserve the life of my fruits and vegetables.
Yes, exactly. And it's extent, but telling you what I did next, it's just scientists say, Julia, you like don't believe us. Why you even go to this next step? I say, because it's so much fun and it's just amazing. What I did, I found pomegranate, you know, pomegranate,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
it's hardcore cork. It's hardcore cork already. So
Yeah.
I put, and it's the morning, it start absolutely round. This is what really struck me. You know, you can put, for example, avocado. It's maybe like some like bruises on avocado, something. It starts round. It's like they rejuvenate these fruits. But what happened with me, another funny story. I bring to my friend in Canada, in Vancouver, to huge flower shop, right? And she say, wow, it's so amazing. You know, flowers will be stay long. So next Monday, she called to me and she say, I don't know what to do. I'm looks like losing my business because my boy brings this big, baskets, with all these flowers to all these lawyer offices and in other places. And they say, oh, we're fine. Our plants, all these flowers, absolutely wonderful, everything good. But what happening, they start recommended her to another people. So she just blossomed with her business, and next what happening, one person very like rich and famous die. And it was funeral, and she sent to them, they buy so much flowers. It's just flooding in funeral house with these flowers. So she decided, okay, it's one like day, 2 days, people still coming. So how about I will put this pyramid in the middle? So of course, coffin in the middle, so she put right near. What happening next day when people come, wrinkles on the dead person gone. So he like looks absolutely younger, 20 years younger. Because if you put, for example, this to the refrigerator and you have meat, I don't never eat in my life, but I mean, it stay also for a long.
Can I put it on my body, my face for use?
Yeah, she said you can put it on your,
right.
You can put it on if you don't feel good or whatever.
Right.
She said you could use
but
it for that
but
too.
if it's making like extending the life of things, I'm wondering if it's like,
well,
it could be like a youth serum.
Well, hey, Julie, I want to ask you about this for a second, real quick. This powder, so this is something that's not solid. What do we do with this?
Yes. Okay, very good. So this powder, it's made from fresh, plant, and it's like this orange, this what's the name? Sea buckthorn. It's like orange, like little fruits, and it's made pure serotonin, and it's natural serotonin. Yes. But what our scientists doing, they screen this and they make stronger. So it's very concentrate, right?
So
now,
is this powdered serotonin?
Yes, and it's very strong concentration. So, for example, our customers, they buy 1 kilogram for $200, and it's enough for family for 1 year. But if somebody buy like, I think 80 grams, they're selling for like $50 this one, because it's so concentrated, it's so good. But we just giving to people, it's like for free, because so many people now upset with this lockdown, sad, emotionally, like all planet down. So everybody using this serotonin, everybody. But
how do you take it, Julia? Like, do you take, like, how much do you take? And
you need very little. For older people, it's just necessary little spoon, and just little at the end of the spoon, just very little. In the morning with warm water, all day long, you're positive, you're happy, you smile, you're funny.
Wow.
But also, you know what? If you read what serotonin doing for the body, it's not just good mood. It's so many other things. It's so many good things. So it's extremely popular. We have organic company who's selling organic stuff. they have huge orders. Right now, they have 60-kilogram order for us, because you cannot believe, we like give for people, they try and they want, and now they're asking, you know, their friends, because they're giving to them and those. So it's like going like a snowball. People just so happy because, you know, it just changed all their lives. They're so happy.
So
Yeah.
you, if I were to, I just want to, so people can visualize this. If I had like a teaspoon, Julia, right? Would it be just a little bit of the teaspoon, like maybe just the tip of the teaspoon you would take?
Yes. For you, maybe 1/3 of teaspoon in the morning. Little teaspoon, yeah, little one.
Teaspoon, and then mix it in water, and that's it.
Warm water, and you just drink, and this is it. You just drink, and you're happy all day long.
You're happy all day
You're
long.
happy all day long. I love it.
This is worth it itself.
For sure. You know what?
Yes. It's very good. I just everybody love it.
I wanted to ask you, well, a couple things I want to say. Number one of the huge things that I love, everything is portable. If you're going on vacation, going to your in-laws, wherever you're going, you literally can take your water with you. You could take your happy serotonin with you.
If you're going to your in-laws, take this, everybody.
Yes. This is what I'm doing. Listen, I travel all the time. So I have with me the set like 15 years, and you cannot believe, you know, I feel so comfortable. It's like most important things I have in my life. For example, by the way, about this filter, I told you before, it's really amazing. Maybe we can show second time, because you need to put little bit water first. Yeah, if you put through this filter brandy or cognac or anything, no, you need another side. Yeah, like this.
Wait, so the water goes in this way, right?
Well, brandy or cognac.
Yes. So it will come out after brandy on top. It will come out pure water under. It will be pure water. You know what? I will tell you something. This patent so important because according to statistic prediction, whatever, 1 billion people will not have water in Asia after 15 years. So now we already have, possibility right now. Yeah, it's so easy to change this filter inside to another one. And by the way, you can choose, you can, for example, use it first filter which losing weight, or after change which making you anti-stress, right? And what I'm doing, I'm not only just drink water from this filter, but after this, I put to little plate. We will send to you this little plate, and it's structurizer, water structurizer. And we have 10 different water structurizer, including gourmet. If you put on those food or water or drink or anything, juice, it will be amazing taste. So wine production, people like companies in Italy love it so much. So these things we have.
How long does the filter last, Julia? Julia, how long does the filter last?
1.5, maybe to 2 years. But if you have also,
wow,
that's amazing. And
if
then
you have,
real quick, Julia, this may sound really stupid, but is this the top or is this the top? Which is the top?
No. Right this way. Yes. Yes. And first time you just put maybe on jar and just put to the bus stop down and just make strong, water flow first time just for 1 minute, and after already use normal and slow it's going more, it's clear, it's good. But I mean, water structurizer we have even which remove diabetes from people, heal from diabetes, because water gives energy, very good in information. So we sent to one person in Australia. He was sick. He was in hospital. They already want to remove, 1 tooth on his leg because it's just terrible. People who have diabetes have big problem. So he start only drink water with, from this stand, little like wooden stand, which have information anti-diabetes. And this is it. He absolutely normal. Normal. Yeah.
The other thing I was thinking, obviously we're going to start doing it immediately, is making sure that we have 3 dogs. They're going to be drinking properly filtered water, number 1. But what about feeding the plants water? Should we, would this be great to use for your plants to filter the water and then give it to the plants as well?
No. You know what? I try. Problem that it's inside information technology, right? If it will be anti-stress or something, it's for the people, you know. So for the plants, it's not necessary.
What about
But if
for animals?
with animals, we have even video which we put for dogs and cats in different places, and they all go to this water. They start drink exactly this water. But I telling you, what happening now? If after 10-15 years 1 billion people will not have water, right? With our technology, clean water, we can clean water in the ocean, we can clean water in the rivers. But now listen, this is absolutely astonishing. With our technology, we can create cube of water, frozen cube, right? Millions of this cube, 1 to 1 meter, for example, without any one another molecule. It will be pure water. And this cube will not melt it for 6 to 8 months. So it's possible to open stock market company, and it will be, you know, commodity on the market, and sell this water in the cubes and transfer to any place in the planet.
That is amazing.
You know, it's staying 6 to 8 months and not melted. Pure water. So it will be like, you know, just
that in itself can literally change your entire physiology.
Well, yeah, because it gets rid of all the metals and everything like
everything.
that. Hey, Julia, I want to ask you about the gasoline. So there's reports about how this is helping save or prolong gasoline. Is that right?
Very interesting. What happening that our scientists, extremely highly and spiritual scientists, they have patent for the gas and oil, you know, companies in Russia. With this patent, gasoline change density, right? So it's going fast through the tubes, and it's like saving gasoline. But you know, this place where they make first time and after start make everywhere, you know, trials. What happening is that all forest, for example, dying. So they put extra signal, and it's suddenly Ecology Association cannot understand why around forest start blossom, why fish return back to the rivers, why, you know, birds flying and everything good. So what happening is that this technology, you know, these programs, they decided to add to the REZOTONE, right? And we start receive letters from the people, first actually right from Florida, from Amy, and she say, wow, we drive so far away and it's like saving gasoline. What is this? I don't even tell, right? We put much later this. So what happening is that, yes, it's saving gasoline up to 30%, and it depends on the car, you know, what kind of type of car. So we have actually list of different cars and how much it's saving in these cars.
So you plug it in the cigarette lighter, right? Or the USB in the car?
In the USB in the car. Okay.
Yes, and what happening, listen, it's just so amazing, because when people start put inside, suddenly they send to us letter, yes, we're saving gasoline, but I'm not fighting with my wife now. What happening? But also motor change sound. I say because second program inside which fixing motor, and if people put in after 3 hours, listen, they can hear that motor in the car different sound. If they put through the evening, it will be already in the morning. But this angelic rays, they also add their programs which make harmony between people and concentration. So when drivers driving, it's not only affect them in their car, it's also for the drivers around. So it's make less accidental situation on the roads, right? And people, yes, very good concentrate, they feel good, saving gasoline, harmony. But now I can tell you something. I sent to you these testimonials, it's on our website. We have high level, very, you know, special gifted scientist, his name William. He sent, you know, so people who will have REZOTONE, it will save their life. Those who don't believe, you know, they will not have this possibility. And people can just read what he sent on website. He was driving through very like snow, you know, like road, and he lost, you know, it was torn, and he like sure that he will have accident, and it's like big, huge, like, oh, it's age, so he will be dead. Suddenly he say, it's like without him, it just something turn and his car back to normal. He say, I cannot understand. REZOTONE was inside. I cannot understand what kind of power did with me this. It saved my life.
It's
What
that-
happened
I
It's got to be
believe
that.
it.
It's got to be that technology on
Yeah,
there.
I believe it. One other thing too, I just want to
But
mention.
no, I will tell you what happened with me. I was in minivan, right? And it was another passengers. And suddenly, and I have REZOTONE just on my, neck on the string. And suddenly from the side, I see to this road with high speed going Jeep with two people with so high, so fast. Suddenly our little minivan was lifted to the air and just put to another side of the road. So when police arrive and everybody, they cannot
Pretty
understand.
extraordinary.
Yes, they don't understand how come this car just on another side of the road.
That's some sort of
Wow,
technology.
I'd like to see that.
And
Real
those
quick, I just,
people was drunk. Yeah, those people
Yeah.
have it drunk.
I believe it. I just want to let people know too, because it's so tiny, you may not notice it. There's a little tiny hole on the very end that you could put a string through it, that you literally can wear it. So, and I never thought about it before, driving with it just here and there, but I'm going to start doing that now because I like,
Now I am.
yeah, especially when I
I'll
drive.
just wear this.
I hate driving because I like daydream, but this will help, I believe, keeping me a lot more focused while I'm driving on the road.
Don't
So,
drive.
well, I said when I
Yes,
drive.
yes, and especially if you have good sleep, because everybody sent letters. We never have such a deep, good sleep with REZOTONE.
I can attest to
Uh,
that.
So happy.
Julia, we're getting down to the end here of the show, and I want to thank you for this. Can you give us any last minute words of wisdom or the things that you would like to share with people that are watching right now? Because I'm sure a lot of people are just really ready to go to the site, and we're going to give them the links and descriptions on how to make the orders. But can you share any last final words with us?
Yes, I want to tell you people, right now, people over emotional, they all in stress, they don't know what to expect. Just please remember this sentence. This sentence was, from my very good friend, Alphonse Wen from Holland, and it's worked amazingly. You should say, I am who I am. I'm not more than somebody else. I'm not less than somebody else. And after your name, and just with full voice, and you can repeat 2-3 times. Right after this, you cannot believe person starts strong, powerful, stable, and he know what he doing in this life. It's just amazing result. Alphonse Wen, very famous person in Holland. Yes, absolutely amazing result.
And-
When I pronounce this first time, right away, I stand up. I was in Stanley Park in Vancouver. I come back home and I start writing my book right away. And I wrote like huge, like 8 books.
8 books. Wow.
That's awesome.
And
Thank you
and
so
remember,
much.
if you didn't get that, everybody, you simply need to rewind. That's all it is, and you'll be able to get that again.
And also, Julia is gracious, so gracious, and she's also offering to anybody that watches this. All you have to do when you go to her website, just type in Spiritually Raw, the discount code, a 5% discount on
whatever.
anything you choose.
Yeah, and listen, remember, this is so important, everybody. You've been asking for this for a very, very, very long time, this kind of technology. So
now you got it.
It seems like you got it here, I guess. So just, if this is what you've been looking for, go to the website. The links will be in the description below. Make sure you use the coupon code so you can save some money. Also, do remember that it is the holiday season worldwide somewhere. So, great gifts here. You got something for your food. You got something for your water. You got something for a bellyache.
Your
You
hair.
got something for my favorite hair. Really cool stuff here. But this is really, Julie, I can't thank you enough for your service, your dedication to, and your commitment to making the rest of our lives a better life on our journey called life. So thank you and much love for that, to you for that. Wow, everybody, this has been pretty cool. We've never done anything like this before, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did and got a lot of value as much as we did. And again, if you have any questions, all their links will be in the description below. So, and as always, thanks for hanging out with us. As always, much love to you. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, enjoy our products.
Absolutely.
Enjoy their products.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. And together we are turning the universal key, and with Julia's help, creating a unified world. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Unified world.
And remember, tune in often, tell all your friends, and most importantly, don't forget the happy powder. May all your dreams come true. Many blessings. I'd like to share a story. While it may sound fictional, it's very real and happening right now in front of our very eyes. It's called The Great Awakening. Our sisters and brothers that come on Spiritually Raw are doing everything to help expand global consciousness, and in many cases putting everything on the line to share their messages about what's happening around the world for the greater good of humanity, while exposing the truth of the deep state and the dark forces behind it all. We are living in the most unbelievable times. Some may even say biblical, scary for many and yet exhilarating for others. Together we are taking part in getting everyone acclimated to the Great Awakening process and the exciting new discoveries that lie ahead. The sad part is many of our amazing guests are being heavily censored, socially shamed, and outright banned on many platforms for exposing the truth and piercing the veil. By becoming a viewer, you bring your powerful energy towards this global movement of other truth seekers. If you're resonating with our show, please let us know by hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing, turn on the notification, and leave some comments. Together, we will turn the universal key to global harmony and create a unified world. And remember, tune in often, tell all your friends, and most importantly, may all your dreams come true. Thanks, and God bless Patriots worldwide. Hi, everybody. April and Jay here from Spiritually Raw. Welcome to Spiritually Raw Secrets to Broadcasting Riches. Now, you're probably wondering, why did you guys put this course together? Well, this is truly a compilation of all of our experiences, our ups, our downs, our pitfalls, what's worked, what hasn't worked over the past 10 years. And the number one question that we continually get, literally to this day, is, how are you guys making money broadcasting? So we figured we'd put together a course, because there's no better time than right now for everyone to get off the bleachers and start speaking to help raise the vibration of the planet. So we put together a course that is so easy to follow, but not only is it very easy to follow, and it's our experiences, but in the course, you're going to meet 10 other people that took it along with us. They are in the journey. You're going to hear about their wins, their losses, their successes, their pitfalls, and what's preventing them or has prevented them from making money in the media world.
So in addition to that, we also understand the fact that we wanted to bring this element to the Secrets to Broadcasting Riches to you. So for those of you who are very serious about saying, okay, I need to give this a go. I got a voice out there. It's time for me to let that voice loose and share my truth with people. And you also need to know, okay, well, how do I do this so I can support my family and make a business out of this, right? So we also tie in the spiritual aspect of it. So in the course, you will learn the specific steps that April and I use that we connect with at a divine level to get that inspiration that really fuels us on a day-to-day basis, that really gives us the creativity we need, that gives us the direction we need, and really also taps us into our future selves to give us the roadmap, so we know with predictability what the outcome of these are going to look like. And you will get that same essence and same feeling as we go through this together.
Now, this course is for everyone. If you're a beginner and you have absolutely no idea where to start, or you've been at it could be for months or years, and feel like you're not gaining any financial traction. The easiest way to get to where you want to be is find people or a mentor or experts in the area that you are looking to become an expert in, and model what they're doing and model what they've done in the past. And this is exactly verbatim what we have done in this master course.
We've done this for 10 years. We've taken a lot of that out of the way for you, so you don't have to go through that same journey that we have. Okay, you can just go right there, pass go, collect your $200, and hopefully a lot more out of it. Cut out all the fat and everything that comes along with it. This is a really great time. Right now, we need people out there. We need people out there that are expressing their voices, because as you know, this is what your truth is, what will raise the vibration of the planet. And if we can collectively raise this vibration together, we are going to manifest everything that we're hearing out there. And so do your part. If this is on your radar right now to have your own show, to continue your own show and really give it a blast off, take this course. You really want to take this course, because it will give you every specific step that you need. And if you like our style, which you know you probably are right now because you're watching it, and much love and thank you for that, then just we're sharing everything with you. We're putting it all out there for you. So click on the link below.
You know what though?
Yeah.
Don't take our word for it. Forget about everything we just said. All you have to do is go down and watch all the testimonials of the people that have already taken the course, and then make your own decision from there.
Yeah.
All you have to do is watch the testimonials, click the link, and away you go. Much love to each and every one of you, and many blessings.
We'll see you next time. Thank you.